As we all know, the most important part to a gacha game is, of course, making friends and living happily ever after.
I'm kidding, it's developing a crippling gambling addiction only to evolve into real-life gambling and—
My personal issues aside, getting new characters or weapons in a gacha game is always exciting. From the suspense of seeing gold appear on your screen, or, well, rainbow I suppose, to the disappointment of getting the standard 5-star character that somehow always seems to wait for you to want a character badly enough to pull them. Getting those characters requires a whole nother thing, and that thing is currency. From pure to converted, getting them is always a grind, unless you pull an Aventurine and throw your credit card at the screen. That's why, in the new update, I want to show you how and where to get pulls in Astrite and WutheringWaves. In total with this update, you can receive 8 pulls from Exploration and Renacida alone, as well as 7 from side quests. Along with that, you also receive a lot from chests and puzzles related to these pulls, as well as achievements with which you get these really pretty sigils. To start off with the easiest and most obvious, let's talk Exploration. Along with the release of 2.0, the UI for Exploration got an overhaul. Not only is it easier to see exactly what you need to 100% an area, but you also get lore and images about said area in a neat little collector's booklet. In Renacida, randomly placed chests have been reduced to a minimum, instead being replaced with treasure spots. The map tells you exactly how many treasure spots there are, and the spot itself can easily be cleared out using a sensor. It also tells you how many minigames, TP points, and Sonan's caskets are located in that specific area. This way, you won't have to search the entire map for one Sonan's casket, but only in the region you're missing it in. Fully completing the exploration for an area rewards you with stamina upgrades for flight, as well as other rewards and a pull. Want to get one quick early? Ragusa City itself features just about 3 beacons and 5 caskets for an easy clear. With the updates, the other regions were also overhauled with this. So, if you want to be specific, for this patch, outside of Renacida, you can also earn a total of 13 more pulls and many more rewards from reaching them. Getting to the less tedious parts, being the side quests, there's a total of 6 in Renacida that I saw that give you full pulls instead of just Astrite. If you yourself find more, please do leave them in the comments. Now don't worry, these also give you a lot of Astrite beside the pulls. Number 1 is Shadow of the Towers. Located in Thessalio Fells, you'll come across a big tower with doors that are slightly ajar, which you can't go through just yet. Instead, you have to talk to the exiles out front. You agree to help them because John MC, and enter the tower. Once inside this beautiful structure, we walk along halls that seem to change at whim, revealing dead exiles. Going further in, finding the thing that resides in this tower, and looting the dead, the tower seems to repeat endlessly. Just continue going in. There is no secret technique to beating this here besides continuing on. After a while, you and your new exile friend find a passage under the tower, and defeat the tacit discord keeping you in the loop, granting a promise of meeting him again and a wish. Number 2 is the Ring of Lifer. Located on the map in the middle of a pretty big maze, I cannot say this name correctly ever, so I'm calling it Maze Peninsula, is a tacit discord called Lifer. Lifer plays 3 wins with you, making you move 3 statuettes around with the goal to get them all in one line. I personally didn't really bother with this. You can find guides yourself on how to beat him on YouTube, but I myself did it the easier way. Using a device in the room with Lifer tells you to use your sensor to find little paths in the maze. Moving one of your statues in that direction opens the corresponding door. Whatever's behind it needs to be beaten to reduce Lifer's buffs. Once reduced enough, you can simply say you wish to battle Lifer, and easy clap Mike Wazowski over here. Little fun fact, fighting or winning doesn't matter here. You get the achievement if you lose anyways, along with having to fight with him if you win. Besides that, losing 10 times to Lifer gives another achievement. Number 3 is Quest of Faith. Located in Penitence End, you'll find a small area with a dead-seeming knight and an inscription on the ground. Reading it will wake the knight and start the quest line. To keep things short, these are the locations and order of knights you'll need to go in. Each night has a new challenge, all involving Fae Ignis needing to light up torches. Number 4 is Hymn of the Sea Cloud. This one's a bit of a longer one, but I'll try to keep it short. To activate this quest line, you'll need to find an NPC called Lenore. Lenore stands near the main sensor tower in Nimbus Sanctum. Basically, she requests you to find parts of a song she deems religious, the order, yada yada, you'll get the gist. In short, fetch quest. Just do what she asks by defeating enemies and returning to Aria Mummers to play parts of the song. Once you're far enough in, Lenore brings you to the Major Forbidden Archives and whatnot. Glide through a couple collapsed towers, fight some enemies, and boom, you got your pull. This quest is majorly fetch quest, but still comprehensible if you skip stories, so if you don't wish to read it, you don't need to. Just know we corrupt someone's belief in the order or something. Number 5 is Echo Challenge Illusion. Located in 3 locations in Thessalia. Located in 3 locations in the Salio Fells, you really only need to do the last one, marked here, and you end up on a little dream date with Lorelei and a free wish. I'll be honest, this almost made me cry until we got dream cucked by your Huron. Number 6 is an undirected fetch quest. This one really doesn't have a title as far as I know, but it's really cool. Essentially, there are 5 knights stationed across Renacida with titles like Knight of Greed and Knight of Vanity. I'll mark the locations here, but I recommend taking your time with this one as it has its own cutscenes and ending. Once you collect the 5 swords, head over to Silvermoon Grove. Once there, you'll find pedestals needing the swords you just collected. These aren't in any specific order as the game just slots them for you, so just go in a circle, I guess. Once that is done, a sword appears in the middle of the lake. Skip your time to 5 PM and enjoy fighting the Knight of Crimson Moon. After, just claim your wish and the other chests. And that's pretty much it. While the quest ones are faster than getting the pulls from exploration, they all give a good amount of asteroid to save for any character you wish to pull on in the future. Or of course, you could always pull out the card. I hope you enjoyed, go explore Renacida, and have a nice day. Bye bye.